Okay, so this is 1-5. What would I do to solve this equation? To solve it for the h? Jason. John.
You'd multiply 1/2 b by 2/1, so you'd only have the h.
Okay, but I'm not only multiplying that. I have to multiply the entire thing by what?
2/1.
By 2/1 by the reciprocal to get rid of that fraction. So when I do that, they cross cancel. I'm left with BH and 2A. Next step, Julian, what would I do to get my H alone?
Divide by b.
Divide both sides by B, and we are left with H equals 2A over B. Questions? All right, and then you rewrite it so the H is first. But we're out of time, so I'm not going to do that today. H equals 2A, but I do expect you guys to. Questions? Okay, you should be writing these. They're going to get complicated. Okay, next one. Let's go to volume. Does anybody know what volume this is? Volume of?
Sphere?
It's not a sphere because that would be 4/3. A cone. How do we know that? Well, it's a third. A third of a cylinder fits in here, and it's round, so it had to have a round base. So what's a third? It's like a pyramid, but it's round, so it's a cone. Okay, what would we do first to get H on its own? Let's go with somebody I haven't heard from. Slill. Okay, I want to get H alone, so I'm going to leave it there. What am I going to do with that fraction? By, over, good. Multiply by its reciprocal to clear it. And then I'm left with pi r squared h equals 3v. Next, what am I doing? Kate. But I can get rid of it all at once. Pi r squared by pi r squared. Cancel, cancel, h is all alone. Now h is given in terms of volume over pi r squared. Okay, questions? You guys getting it? Okay, next. I think that's the last one I want to do here. I want to go to the... Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to go to the book. So, in the book, there's some examples, because they really just get you going very difficult. In the book, we're doing 3y plus 4x equals 9. They want us to solve for y. McRitchie, what are we doing? Okay. Jairus, what do I do to start getting y alone? Okay, when we're doing two-step equations, like linear equations, we generally go the reverse of order of operations. So, Jairus, I'm going to get rid of that whole 4x. It's not like you would have been wrong, Jairus, but you had to divide all terms by 3. And it would have made things uncomfortable in the beginning. So 3y equals negative 4x plus 9. Now what, McRitchie? All terms by 3. Now this really means negative 4x over 3 plus 9 over 3, which simplifies to negative 4/3 x plus 3. Now you could write it like that, or you could have written it like this. This would have been acceptable too. In fact, for your purposes, I say get it alone. Just get the y alone and stop. Because you don't necessarily have the skill set to reduce them all. Once your y is alone, you don't need to reduce to this level. Okay, stop. Can I move on?
So we won't get it wrong if we do it.
No. Okay, here's another one. Y equals, please make sure and write this down, 3x plus 5x z. Now this time I want you to solve for x. Okay. What do I want alone?
X.
Okay, I'm going to give you an alternative route that I don't think you necessarily would take. I'll listen to Kate's. What would you do? No, because then you're taking a piece, you're going to get 5/3. So I'm going to, Chris? No, that's what she just said. Then I get 5/3. I got to divide all terms by 3. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to factor. Now remember this. When I factor out the x, what's left? No, right here. When I factor out the x in that first term, what's left?
3 plus 5. 3 plus
5z. Bless you. Oh, hiccup. Sorry. Okay. Now, I'm very close to getting x alone. What do I need to get rid of? 3, the quantity, 3 plus 5z. So notice the action that's happening. It's multiplication. What's the inverse of multiplication?
Division.
So I'm going to divide by the entire parenthesis, 3 plus 5z. You with me, Zach? I'm dividing by that whole thing. And now I have x alone. Questions? Okay, one more. Ready? One more. Surface area of a prism. 2 length widths plus 2 length heights plus 2 width heights. I want you to solve for L. So right away, where is there no L? Where is there no L? Yes.
WH.
Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that whole thing. Subtract 2WH. 5 minus 2WH equals 2LW plus 2LH. Stop. Focus. Okay, think back to the last problem. What do we want to get alone? What can I do on the right side? Factor out that L. What's left? 2W plus 2H. I could have factored more, but I want the L alone. And then the last step, divide it by 2W plus 2H. And now my L is alone. Okay, questions? All right, quiz.